What you got there, Em?
It's a Kathy Griffin Wants a Tony playbill signed by Joan Rivers.
Is it signed by Kathy Griffin?
No.
Where my gays at? Wow! Boys, you made it! Thank you and welcome!
So funny.
So, listen. I was going to say so funny, and then I wanted to say so skinny.
Oh my god, so
skinny.
Way too skinny.
Kathy. She was wearing leggings, like knee-high boots and a t-shirt, and when she came out, I was like, girl, eat a cupcake. Eat something.
So many cupcake shops in here. She's too skinny.
Too skinny now. I mean, I remember, like, I always thought she was skinny. I always thought she looked great. And then I remember, you know, and then when she got, like, really skinny, like Hollywood skinny, and then she was like, oh, I got my bikini body, even, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just like, what? You already were beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, it's an unfortunate reality where you have, like, you see Kristen Chenoweth, and then when she was in Promises, she was so skinny.
Yeah.
Because she was her TV weight or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference, and it's stupid.
Kathy Griffin, eat a sandwich, girlfriend. Eat a sandwich. Also, you were hilarious. Loved it. So funny. Many laughing. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Many laughing. It was kind of weird, and I loved it, like, going into that Broadway theater.
Like, when we walked into the theater, it was Cher.
It was Cher, and then some Rihanna played.
Like Christina.
Some Christina. Some
awesome.
Britney. It was great.
It was great. She was talking about her friends in New York who were like, oh, when do you start previews for your Broadway show? And she was like, what? I'm not doing previews. I'm doing my stand-up.
It's different every day.
It's a different show every day. It's her stand-up. It's just her. And I'd never seen her perform live before, so, I mean, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. Very fresh material, stuff that, you know. The only part when it got a little not funny was when she started talking about her death threats. That she was like, oh, they're so funny, and I think that she has a sense of humor about them because she's probably been getting them for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's used to it and stuff. And she was like, I'm going to tell you about these hilarious death threats I got. And she started reading them and nobody was laughing. And then she was like, comedy show! Comedy show!
Yeah.
Because I was kind of like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, because in her book she talked about that bomb.
Yes.
Was it a bomb threat, right? That she got when she was doing a show at the.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know, Comedy Cellar or something in LA, and then she was like, they're like, you don't have to do the show if you don't want to. But she was like, I'm just gonna do it. And then she came out, and that was like, she was like, hey guys, guess what? There's a bomb threat for this show.
Oh, she's such a funny lady.
She's very funny. I love her.
And I loved seeing Joan Rivers. She brought Joan Rivers on stage. It was so funny. We were at the stage door getting our playbill signed, and Patty was like, I was like, I love your movie, it was so good. And she was like, oh, thanks. And Patty was like, as a woman in comedy, seeing a woman out in the movies doing it. It's like it. And Joan Rivers like looked at you and was like, oh, thank you. Like, she was super nice.
She
and
knew
like
what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, she totally got what you were trying to say, but you were like,
formulate that sentence before, because she just wasn't there, and then all of a sudden she was.
It was very exciting. She signed our playbills, and then Kathy came out and signed some playbills and not all of them. Which, this is our rule.
This is our thing.
Our thing is that, like, I would have much rather Kathy came out and was like, I'm sleepy, I have to go home, I just did a 2-hour set for you.
Yeah.
Fuck off, I'm going home, and had left, and I would have been like, oh, bummer.
Yeah.
But I get it. But she came out, she signed maybe 10 to 15 playbills, and then some assistant who I didn't recognize from being on her show was like, guys, she's really tired, she has to leave. And then, like, pulled her away, and she was like, bye, guys. And I was like, you can't come out and, like, sign some playbills and not, if you're going to sign
and there
one,
wasn't an
you have to do
outrageous number of people there.
No, there were not that many people. Like, it's, you know, if you're in the 3rd grade and you bring a pack of gum to class,
you have to invite everyone to your birthday party. You can't just invite 3 people.
Yeah. It is, like, emotionally a little bit of a bummer if you've been waiting at the stage door and then the person you're waiting for doesn't come out, you've been there for an hour or whatever. That is a bummer. It does suck. But I'm not, like, angry at them. I totally get it. You just gave, especially when you're doing a one-woman show, a stand-up act. It's literally her on stage talking for 2 hours.
2 hours.
That is work. That is a lot of work. Like, I wouldn't expect her then to come out and sign playbills. Like, I would totally understand. But you cannot come out and sign some and not others. That is just, no, Kathy.
This is for your next show, just so you know.
Next time.
When
they bring back the special Tony Award and you can actually win a Tony.
That Emily's been campaigning for.
Yeah.
And then you can win a Tony. Does she know, though, about adding luster to the Broadway season?
I don't know that she knows that she could win a Tony for adding luster to the Broadway season. Because I think that's her
She needs to
award
campaign for that. Listen, Kathy. Who was it? Bette Midler won one.
Bette Midler won one.
And Liza, right?
Yeah, and Liza won one for adding luster to the Broadway season.
It's a special Tony.
It's a special Tony Award. You could win one!
I think that show was pretty lustrous.
Oh, yes.
I don't think that's a word, but
it's hilarious.
There was a lot of luster in that show.
Lots of luster.
She had a
Look into
bedazzled shirt.
Look into it.
We would like to officially start the campaign for Kathy Griffin to win an award, a Tony Award, for adding luster to the Broadway season.
My whole life is my girlfriends and gay guys.